Barry here from Education in Ireland. So we are the government agency that promotes Ireland as a location for higher education. And our tagline is world-class standards, warmest of welcomes. So it's great that you'll get to hear from some of the best of Ireland's higher education institutions here today. And you'll get to understand the offering that they have at postgrad and undergraduate level. But just in terms of why students choose Ireland, currently there's about 45,000 international students in Ireland. So they would be students from all over Europe, from the US, from China, India, Middle East, Africa. So there's a really very international cohort of international students in Ireland. Many of those at postgraduate level and a growing number at undergrad level as well. Till now, the number of students from Nepal has been relatively low compared to other countries, but we see that growing, and there's definitely an increased interest that we are seeing from students from all over Nepal. We're getting an increased number of inquiries, so it's good to do an event like this and get everybody together. We intend to do more on behalf of Education in Ireland to promote Ireland in Nepal. I would say we have a website which covers the wider region, which is eduirelandssouthasia.com. My colleague Wendy is here as well today. Wendy, you might post that or share that link because I'd love students to have a look at that website. It tells you, you know, that there's frequently asked questions there. It tells you about students that are currently studying here and events that we have coming up. So I'd say, you know, check that out and you can see, you know, information that's relevant to you. So I mentioned English speaking. Ireland's also one of the friendliest countries in the world as well. And last year, Ireland was ranked 8th globally in the Global Peace Index. And I think that reflects that Ireland is a very warm and welcoming place for international students. One of the other elements that is a big factor for students is the post-study work opportunities. And I'll just talk about this briefly because I'm sure the education institutions will refer to this as well. So if you are a student at undergraduate level, once you complete your studies, you can avail of a 1-year stay-back visa. So that gives you a year after graduation to stay on in Ireland, look for employment opportunities, or perhaps look for postgraduate options as well. If you're a student at postgraduate level, you have a 2 years stay back option after graduation. So that, again, that gives you a period of 2 years to avail of employment opportunities. And in many cases, that is a kind of a step for international students and graduates to begin careers in Ireland. We have a skills need in various sectors across Ireland, whether it's financial services, pharma, medical devices, engineering, ICT. We do require a lot of international graduates because we are a small country. And we have a population of about 5 million, but we have over 1,500 multinationals that are based here in Ireland across multiple sectors. So I suppose that gives you an idea of why we do have a requirement for highly skilled graduates. And I think that is a big part of the decision making that students come to when they think of Ireland. So they understand the education offering that is there, but they also understand that post-education there are very strong career opportunities as well. I would mention too that students can work part-time while they study. So you can work up to 20 hours per week during the academic year and up to 40 hours per week during holiday periods. So that is an added advantage for some international students, that ability to work part-time. So those are just a few of the things I wanted to say. I know that the institutions that will be speaking will touch on these points a bit more, but I do want to leave space for all of those to speak. So I might just leave that there. My colleague Wendy is here as well. If there are any questions, we can answer those later on. But for now, thanks to Alan and Deepesh for organising this webinar, and we look forward to engaging with students, education agents and various stakeholders in Nepal going forward. Thank you.